The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind
watch where
the
you're
cloud.
going, you lout.
His heat
You
goes
nearly
cold
killed me.
and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast. So, from the beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight. Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man, he said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Are some...
Isn't it a bit strange that some...
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
What kind of power...
What do you think? It brought his bearer good luck in combat.
Where can I find the power?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the Ratai swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that.
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from...
It does sound very interesting. I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent.
About that...
Good luck to you. God be with you. Take care now.
Yeah.
The sun behind the cloud, his heat goes cold, his fire goes out.
He drowned the fishing boat's neck, slowly down upon the deck.
God be with you. Take care now.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling.
I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
But if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad. That bastard never saw the Holy Land, unless it was in a fresco.
Farewell.
Can we do something? Satisfied?
Well now,
Jesus. Hey, is someone there?
What's that? Hey!
What the?
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Are you in need of
Up an hand? No.
I understand. The road.
No, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork I can get plenty of, but the burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. And maybe you can have...
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing. No. You would have to get it by...
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game doesn't grow on trees.
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and came across something, if you see what I mean.
All right. Let's say I'll take a walk in the woods and I'll come across something and bring it to you.
Excellent. I'm glad to see you speak my language. Get me a wild boar for now, so I can see what you can do. And don't worry, you'll be well rewarded. Take care now. Farewell.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love...
Discouraged me from going, but I didn't believe them, which I soon learned was a mistake.
So what happened?
At first, nothing. I was
Here,
strolling
just
just
as you ordered.
It was a beautiful day.
I've only got
The
2
birds were
hands.
singing, and then what? A great downpour of rain began. Lightning flashed across the sky,
Coming.
and a great roar of thunder followed. Stolen.
Certainly, I'll fetch it. Here, enjoy it.
Wasn't thunder, but singing.
Jesus.
So what did I do?
God be with you.
Are there any
Well, depends what... Of course, it's your own Skalitz folk need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. I talked to Johanka a few times. She's working her fingers to... I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan. And that's not all. There was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some relics. He claimed, well, the villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to Ledechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last. That's all I can think of. Farewell. God be with you.
Let's have a word about the...
Well,
What about...
It's not enough.
finally, a reason.
I'm telling you, the... I know.
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat.
Let's talk about the price.
Well,
Here.
Agree?
that's not enough.
All right.
That's not
I'll
enough.
be back in 2 shakes. Here you are, and good health.
That's a...
Jesus Christ.
About that strange dream of yours.
I knew you'd be...
You're right
That
here.
dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice. My own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Here, enjoy it.
And that's supposed to be me.
Oh, well. What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study
Only
the
got 2
great
hands.
works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls. One ale
That's a
over
pretty
here.
challenging task.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without hope. Without home or kin, I wander this ointments, relics. A tankard of ale.
Here.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious
I'll be back
day!
in 2
I
shakes.
have a successor
So, how do you plan to start training me?
with a test
Here.
of your.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects
Here
of
you are.
great
Good
value,
help.
but sadly they're a little difficult to obtain.
go on.
Just as you ordered.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth, it's gonna be...
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course.
My pleasure.
That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out. Ale for me.
How did you find out he has...
As it happens, he told me.
And how am I supposed...
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let
Pull
the
me an ale.
blacksmith pull it.
Wouldn't that be...
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that
you are,
tooth
and
as the
good
tooth of
health.
Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Got it for you right
Does
here.
it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of
Yeah,
course it
give
does.
me a minute.
The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with
I'll
mystical
be back in 2
power.
shakes.
One beer.
Some
Here, enjoy it.
Fine.
wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter.
No, I'm a black...
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree
Enjoy.
hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
A tankard here.
Well,
Coming right up.
then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade...
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide.
Fair enough. That topping off...
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop.
And how am I supposed to get it?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Very well. This player's talisman.
I actually have a specific one in mind.
Good health.
Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
Cheers to a good harvest. A tankard
cat's
of ale for me.
I thought players bring along...
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so
Oh. How am I
There,
supposed...
I
satisfied?
haven't a clue. It won't be easy.
One beer for me.
I'll get looking for...
Excellent!
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my...
First you have...
Well. Would you teach me more about...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right.
Isn't that...
You're a right.
You're free...
Come now, just a little more. Agreed. Take care now.
About those other... I'll get look...
Excellent!
Would you teach...
Certain.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you...
Well,
Good luck to you.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
is there anything interesting?
It's so peaceful. Good luck to you.
I'm telling you, the kingdom of God is upon us.
My
Just think
pleasure.
about it.
I'm honoured that you should come.
Nuremberg,
I'm looking for the...
He's probably in his workshop in the mon.
May
the Lord watch
in Hungary, they saw a red comet in the sky.
God save.
I heard the wild...
Good luck then.
You're still here.
But how can you dismiss
One
the
ale,
omen?
please. I heard about the comic.
Godly.
I'm looking for the workshop of Master Engraver.
It's in the monastery courtyard. You'll find him there. Good luck to you.
Pour me an ale. Appeared in the
Coming right
sky
up.
above
One ale over here, please.
People say they're raiding secluded houses.
I hope I can be of help to you.
I'm looking for the workshop of...
It's in the monastery
They make up these
courtyard.
kinds of stories
May the
all
Lord
time.
watch over you.
I saw them with my own eyes. Around Bratislava. I was spending the night at a lodging house when suddenly I heard thunderous hoofbeats and screams of rage.
God be with you.
Take care now.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Hey!
From the yard or
My
from
God,
the
I see someone stealing!
fucking toilet.
There's a thief here!
Big wee
Thief!
hole. Come on.
Hey! You were seen thieving. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pipe. Oh well, you've purged your... and hand over all the stuff.
One
for
beer.
me.
Jesus Christ.
Two hands.
About those other...
Yeah.
I'll get looking...
Excellent.
All right.
Would you teach me...
Certain.
I'm interested...
Wouldn't
Well... Will you teach me...
certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have
Well...
take care now.
I hope I can...
Farewell.
My... Jesus Christ. Good luck, then.
I am on. May the Lord watch over you.
God grant you help.
Take care.
I'm at your... May the Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word.
Aye.
Is this enough?
Well,
All right.
well. See now.
My humble... Take care.
Yeah.
No, he won't get involved in church affairs. What about the bishop?
The bishop should be told, right enough. But who would go all the way to Kersham to see him?
Not the likes of us. I wouldn't have the gall to talk to the bishop.
What about your brother? He has a way with words. And he's got a horse and all. Could he not go and make the complaint for us?
I doubt it. Last harvest fair, we had a falling out over that wife of his, the cow. Now he'll hardly give me the time of day. He doesn't give a fiddle anyway. He drinks with the priest himself.
Men, one as bad as the next. I don't know what else we can do about it.
Nor I. I suppose we'll just have to put up with that drunk and keep praying for a miracle.
Yeah.
Hey! And what are you doing there? Are you after something?
My respects to you.
Good luck to you.
Let's have a word about... What about...
I'd almost... See now,
God watch over.
Take care.
Take care now.
Look out.
Yeah. 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 Ale for me? Where would you see?
My humble... May the Lord watch over.
Can we do something...
Well,
Agree?
I'd all... See now?
The bird was singing, and then what? A great downpour of rain began.
God be with you.
So what did I do? Like a fool, I went to take a look.
Yeah.
Horrible! Ah! Anyway,
My Take care.
A tankard of it.
Is there some...
I suppose. For how long?
Just the one.
All right.
Here you go. Where do I go to...
On the upper floor of the inn. Your chamber is the one in the middle. Goodbye. I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Jesus Christ be...
The swordsmith from the town
Enjoy
said he
it.
was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me.
Ale, as usual.
It brings me good fortune.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. May the Lord watch over you. I'd like a bite to eat.
Here.
A tankard here.
As you wish.
I'm at. May the Lord watch over you. I'm honoured that enough. Farewell.
Bottoms
the best of health.
Here. I'll bring it right away. Here you are, and good health.
One ale, please.
Yeah, give me a minute. Here.
That's a good. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Here, enjoy it.
I hope I can be of some help.
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard of. Take care now.
How much longer must I wait?
How much longer must I wait?
Here, enjoy it.
Good health to you. Farewell.
Ale!
I am on. God be with you.
Do you want to get me in trouble?
I take it here.
There's... That's my boy. Look what I've... You'll love... Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honored. God be with you. No.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I'd like to ask...
And I'd say...
Let's stop talking. Do you pull teeth?
Oh, it doesn't give me any pleasure, but some... Bring him in. Take care now. Farewell. That's... Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I can. May the Lord watch over you. God be with you.
I'd like to just... Well... Satisfied?
We're getting there.
Aye.
Yeah.
God, carrying on.
My breath is short, my feet are sore, I buy a horse that I am for. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine.
Farewell.
I'd like to just... Since it's you...
We're getting there. Finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I...
Do you know where I can...
Oh, yes. He has a workshop. God be with you.
God be with you.
You must be that lucky fellow
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, sure enough. But that can change quicker than you...
People say that you get help from a lucky charm. No, it is.
Why?
I could use a pour.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
I'll buy it from you.
You want to buy my cat paw?
No, I'm not. I'll buy it. What about this?
Well, a little more.
Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
What happened to you?
Yeah. Take a look.
Meat, mutton, veal,
Garlic,
and
onions,
chicken.
mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. You need to be
This
sure.
crystal has great power. It protects its holder from evil forces and hexes. God be with you.
Lean, fatty, marbled, meats of all kinds.
Will you teach me how...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right.
Isn't that...
Cabbage, cabbage.
Is this...
It'll take more than...
Hit it before it goes brown.
satisfying?
Well, it's more... Agree. God be with you.
Something for my husband.
And what's wrong with you?
I'm not. God grant. May the Lord watch over you.
Humors in his body.
What does that mean?
Look what I've got. You'll love...
Body must have blood, phlegm,
Meat,
yellow bark,
cured and fresh from the wood.
Good fella.
On the bed.
That's my boy. Look what I've got for... You'll love this.
For your man to get back his courage, you just have to take this medicine and mix it in his milkman every Sunday. But beware, he must
Carrots
drink
and
it
apples
before
picked
mass.
today. And what? Put a smile on your face.
Jesus Christ.
Made of seashell.
May the Lord watch over you. So it's...
Powder made of
Garlic,
Saint Clement
onions,
seashells.
mushrooms, and
Precisely.
asparagus.
And it
Come
goes
right up.
into the
You
milk
need to be
Look what I've
sure.
got. You'll love...
Yes, and make sure he doesn't dawdle, and that he prays with true conviction during Mass.
All right.
Look what I've got for... You'll love...
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little
Meat,
lass.
mutton,
Come and buy
veal,
some.
beef, and chicken.
Look what I've got. You'll love. Look what I've got. You'll love that.
Rare merchandise from all over the world. The relics of saints from Italy. Altar candles from France. And pieces of cloth all the way.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight. God be with you.
Let's talk.
Not.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Oh.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Hey! Oh.
My humble. Good luck then.
God be with you. Take care now. Farewell.
Hey! Lost something hereabouts?
Mother of God.
I'm accurate.
I'm looking for.
It's in the monastery court. Take care now.
I'm looking for the.
It's in the monastery court. Good luck to you.
Hey! Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Jesus. What have we here? Who's there?
Good health to you.
I'm looking for the master engraver.
He's probably in his... Take care now.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
I'm not looking for anyone at the moment.
I'm looking for the...
It's in the monastery courtyard. Good luck to you.
I'm looking for the master engraver.
He's probably... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
I know the wounded need caring for.
One of them dragged himself in here with broken ribs, and now he's going to die from pneumonia and starvation.
Look, we're doing the best we can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good...
Holy men. They're holy enough when it suits them, but ask them
I've been
to
sent
give
here
them
from
a word,
Talmberg.
and it's another story.
I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'd be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for...
Then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that. His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
Can I take a look inside the...
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall... Good luck to you.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as...
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded.
And what do you do here?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case... Sometimes I have to hold a patient down.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
Thank you.
Farewell. Please.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my God. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rattay unconscious, and I needed a healer.
I just won't get any sleep.
How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything. We don't have enough food or space or anyone.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing?
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now? And what would you...
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more...
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescent...
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a...
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads.
And how are you doing? You're the only one...
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I... Too bad the custodian isn't one of them.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly
And,
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me...
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard out?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of...
What can you tell me about the...
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's...
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the... Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody... We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's... Tell me more. All right.
Quiet!
He just needs to sleep.
Huh? Shit.
You look all right?
Mostly, but my legs...
Did the Cumans wound you?
Please, help
That's
me.
what I tell the ladies.
And do they rebandage?
Occasionally. They told me that...
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need... I've got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
A
long time ago.
Well, take care.
What will happen to my family?
Everything here is fine. He just needs to sleep. He just needs to sleep. He's not reacting.
Please.
But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
I can't.
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a...
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks rest...
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay in...
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up...
Is there anything...
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got...
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find...
Thank you.
Take care now.
Everything here is fine?
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a
fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night...
Maybe I can make you something to help you.
Oh, then for God's sake...
May the Lord watch over you.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. What do you do here?
What I can.
Thank you.
Farewell.
You're the one who's in charge of the...
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could... But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live.
How are the wounded from...
Some of them are well, others are dying here. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able...
So you don't normally treat the wounded, then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this,
If only it had been a battle.
You were there? God be merciful.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However...
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside.
I can't afford any...
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide...
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few...
I just won't get any sleep.
Can't you do anything?
Unfortunately not. The brother's in the cloister, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the mon...
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions?
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us...
I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a...
I know. I'm ashamed.
I just can't.
But my brothers believe it's all in God's...
Even so...
You're not the...
I'd like to learn something from you. A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal...
To be honest...
So what am I supposed to do? Well, never mind. At least you'll learn some... Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds.
Clear.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back, and woe betide you if you pull up anything but...
Don't worry, you've never had as good a guy. Do you know anything?
I'm not an expert.
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get... He mentioned some...
herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium.
How about some post...
Certainly.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. Oh,
thanks. Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you rather learn?
Well. I'd like to... We...
Come. Aye, that would do.
Thank you.
Take care now.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well...
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain.
Semek?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake! Our neighbours are dying here. Your friends! There isn't time to waste on... Oh, honestly, what were you...
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you? Good luck, then.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Done.
Good luck to you.
For the love of...
Tell me more. All right.
Goodbye. Look out.
God be with you.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.